Welcome to This Explainer, everyone. You know, there's a massive, completely free resource hanging right above our heads every single day, and it comes with this incredible biological superpower to protect our bodies, strengthen our bones, and keep our nervous systems perfectly balanced. I am, of course, talking about sunlight. Harnessing it to prevent vitamin deficiencies should be the most effortless health hack in the world, right? But there's a huge disconnect between the sunlight that's available to us and what our bodies are actually absorbing. Just look at this number. 70 to 90%. That is the astonishing percentage of Indians who are currently deficient in vitamin D. I mean, despite living in a region with abundant, year-round sunshine, an absolute majority of the population is running critically low on this essential nutrient. It's a striking statistic that really forces us to pause. How on earth can a society literally drenched in sunlight be starving for the exact vitamin that the sun provides? So why are we missing out on a totally free resource? We don't pay a monthly subscription fee for the sun. It's just there. It's always available. And yet, our modern way of living has somehow built this massive, invisible wall between us and this vital nutrient. Let's break down exactly what's causing this huge shortfall. Section 1. The Great Sunlight Paradox. Well, it turns out that seemingly harmless daily habits are actively sabotaging our vitamin D levels. First off, we spend way too much time indoors. Our modern lives, our jobs, our Netflix binges, our socializing, they've all migrated inside. Second, when we actually do step outside, we're heavily covered up by clothing. And third, we slather on the sunscreen. Now, while sunscreen is absolutely crucial for certain protections, it acts alongside clothing as a physical barrier that completely blocks the sun's UVB rays. And here's the thing. Without those specific UVB rays physically penetrating our bare skin to convert our cholesterol into vitamin D, our bodies can't naturally prevent bone and immune degradation. We are literally shielding ourselves from our own health. Moving right along to Section 2, the B12 complication. So vitamin B12 is another vital nutrient, but here is the critical difference. Your body cannot produce B12 on its own, not even a little bit. While sunlight triggers your vitamin D production, for B12, you are entirely dependent on what you put on your plate. It only comes from food, and it primarily comes from animal products. We're talking meat, eggs, fish, and dairy. And because of that specific dietary restriction, vegetarians and vegans face a major vulnerability. They are highly prone to deficiency. Simply put, plant foods naturally just do not contain B12. If you're eating a strictly plant-based diet without any intentional planning, you're essentially cutting off your only natural supply line to this crucial vitamin. All right, Section 3, spotting the deficiencies. Have you been feeling a bit off lately? A lack of vitamin D from our indoor lifestyles usually shows up physically as joint pain and muscle weakness, and mentally as unexplained mood swings. Your bones and your mood are literally aching for the sun. Conversely, vitamin B12 deficiency is highly neurological and energy-based. It drains you. It causes severe fatigue and pale or even yellowish skin. But even more alarming are the neurological red flags. Memory problems, trouble concentrating, and the strange tingling sensation in your hands and feet. These aren't just minor inconveniences, guys. These are your body's alarm bells ringing loud and clear. Let's get into solutions. Section 4, the perfect sun schedule. Science tells us that the sun's UVB rays, again, those are the ones we absolutely need to synthesize vitamin D and prevent these deficiencies, are actually at their peak strength between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. But let's be real, the midday heat is often way too intense and simply not practical for most of us. The practical, safer golden window is right between 8 and 10 a.m. To harvest the preventative benefits of the sun, you need about 20 to 30 minutes in this morning window with your arms and legs uncovered. And this is the crucial part, no sunscreen for just this short session. You have to let the UVB rays actually reach your skin during this safe morning time to do their job. But there is an important biological caveat here. People with darker skin actually require a bit more time in the sun. Melanin, which is what gives skin its darker pigment, acts as a brilliant natural sunblock. It physically blocks UVB absorption. So if you have a darker complexion, your body's natural defenses are stronger, which just means you need to spend a little longer in that 8 to 10 a.m. sunshine to produce the exact same amount of vitamin D. Next up, Section 5, fueling up with food. For vitamin D to go alongside your new morning sun routine, you want to look at fatty fish like salmon, plus mushrooms, egg yolks, cheese, and fortified milk or oils. Now for B12. Meat, especially liver, is fantastic, along with fish and eggs. But if you're vegetarian, you really need to focus heavily on dairy products: milk, yogurt, cheese, and a truly fantastic ingredient called nutritional yeast. These are your absolute lifelines to keeping your nervous system firing correctly. Which brings us to section 6, crucial things to avoid. Okay, this might honestly be the most surprising fact in the entire explainer today. You need to keep tea and coffee at least 1 hour away from your meals. Drinking them within an hour before or after eating actively blocks your body's ability to absorb vitamin B12. I mean, you could be eating a perfectly balanced B12-rich meal, but if you immediately wash it down with a hot cup of coffee, you are essentially flushing all that nutritional value away. It's just a simple timing tweak, but it makes a world of difference. Finally, we definitely have to talk about supplement safety. Step 1, avoid self-supplementing vitamin D. I know, it is super tempting to just buy a bottle of pills online to fix the deficiency, but taking vitamin D completely on your own is dangerous. Overdosing can cause hypervitaminosis D, which is a severe condition that can directly damage your kidneys. So always take supplements strictly under a doctor's guidance. They'll test your blood levels and prescribe the safe exact amount you actually need. So, we've broken down the immense preventative power of morning sunlight, our specific dietary needs, and those sneaky everyday habits that block our progress. Which leaves us with one final thought to ponder. Based on your routine today, which vital nutrient are you missing out on? Are you hiding from that 8 a.m. sun, or is your diet starving you of B12? It's time to step outside, rethink that post-meal cup of tea, and really take control of your health. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.